So I forgot to film an intro again. I tend to do that when I do voiceovers, so I'm sorry. But today's video, we're going to be playing with Amicole, which is one of my favorite newly founded kind of brands for myself. I'm using their skin enhancing skin tint in the shade 2, medium 2, which you can see is slightly darker on me. So I'm using the Auric Glow Lust in Pyrite to kind of make it a little bit lighter, closer to my shade. I really love this skin tint. It is so natural. It has a mousse-like formula, but once you blend it in the skin, it sinks right in, giving you a glowy, natural finished look. As you can see, it is very light coverage, but I love that. Today, we're also going to be using the new concealer by Amicole. I am wearing the shade medium 2.5, which is the lightest shade of this shade range and actually really works for me. I'm really excited about that. So I will be testing out one eye with a color corrector, and I'll be using the lip tinted Hue Stick in the shade Rise. And then the other eye, I will not be using a color corrector, just so I can see how full coverage this concealer is. So some of the claims is it brightens and hides blemishes and hyperpigmentation. It's breathable. It's a breathable formula, seamlessly blends into the skin without masking your natural glow. They also released this concealer brush with the concealer, and I love the bristles on it. They're so soft and they don't poke the under eye. I also love the size of the brush because it just fills in every little corner of the eye that needs filling and blending. So I really like this concealer brush. I was not thinking about getting it, but I'm really happy I did. I'm very shocked with the concealer. The concealer is a very lightweight formula. It's not too thick. So for me, it kind of gave me more of a medium coverage. It wasn't full coverage, but I definitely think it's a buildable formula. Now on this eye, I actually feel like the concealer was not thick enough to cover the color corrector. So I did have to go in with a second layer to cover up the orange a little bit. So I don't know if I put too much color corrector, or just maybe this concealer is more of a light medium coverage than what I had expected, which is completely fine. So you can also use a concealer to cover up blemishes, and that is what I'm doing. I do have some redness as well as some hyperpigmentation, so I will be using that as well. I also love that this concealer is lighter than the skin tint, so I think together it kind of just matches more my skin tone a little bit, which is also why I used it. I'm also going to be using other black owned brands in this video. So I'm also going to go in with the Uoma Beauty brow product, and I'm just going to be rushing through this process. I'm not really going to be talking about what shades I'm wearing, but all of that information will be below. Let's get into Amicole's mascara, which has been one of my favorite mascaras right now. I love the wand. I love the formula. It runs a little bit more on the drier side, but I love that because it keeps my lashes looking fluffy. It makes them look lengthening, and just really makes my eyes look awake just because I have such big eyes. So I'm really loving this mascara. I'm just going to go in with a lip liner. It's not black owned. I'm so sorry. It's by Makeup Forever. It's in the shade Cacao. All right, lastly, I'm going to use Amicole's Lip Treatment Oil, which is a beautiful sheer brown shade. It does run on the thicker side. It is a little bit sticky, but it's so nourishing and hydrating, and you don't need to be applying it over and over again. But that pretty much finalizes my Amicole complexion products, their collection review, if you will. I really enjoyed these products. I love this brand, and I definitely think it's worth a try. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye.